Recording in progress.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you. The time is now 6:02, and we will start the public proclamation and tributes portion of our city council meeting. Please forgive me, I do have an ear infection, so if I don't hear everybody's name and I ask you to repeat it, that's the reason why. When you go to the mic and to speak, please press the button that looks like a head with a mic. So we are recording you and we can hear you properly. We will start our proclamations with girls flag football by Councilor Zeta Govan. I will turn the floor over to you.
Thank you, Madam President. And I have this distinct honor of presenting the Mass Young Queens All-Girls Flag Football Team with this proclamation. Power, Purpose, and Pride, honoring the Mass Young Queens. This proclamation is kind of long, so I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I am going to read your names. So the founder is Dontrell Brown. Are they here? Hi, Dontrell. Good job. Ricardo Kumba, Devon Kumba. Ricardo, Devon. Amanda Carlson. Hi, Amanda. And Dwayne Reed. Excellent. And we have a proclamation for each player. I'm going to call your names. Anaya Kumba. Amaya Rivera. Shania Colon. Alia Pagan. Jadalis Jimenez. Alana Kadiku. Kayanel Iglesias. I'm sorry if I messed that name up. Did I mess it up? I'm sorry. Camila Maldonado. Kalisha Rivera. Jeliani Rivera. Emily Veliz. Elisa Castrejon Cianca. Charisbel Guerrero. Jonalis Ruiz Salaman. Nisha Sidho. Audache Hickson. I know I messed that one up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Charity Brown. Anialis Vasquez. Sinai Rivera Hallett. Ivana Torres. Viviana Rosa Vives. Excellent. So be it proclaimed that the Springfield City Council proudly recognizes and honors the Mass Young Queens All-Girls Flag Football Team for their outstanding commitment to empowerment, inclusion, and excellence through sport. Sponsored by City Councilor Zeta Govan, Tracy Whitfield, and all the city councilors. Should I call their names? Or
We'll go around and let the councilors, if any of the councilors want to say anything to the team, to the founders, to the coaches. Anyone want to say anything? Councilor Click Bruce.
Thank you, Madam President. Really, just want to say congratulations to the Young Queens flag football team. I believe in, athletics. It brings some camaraderie, it brings a sense of teamwork, and it brings so much more. Also, I'll ask the Young Queens, let's clap it up for your parents. Because I know what it is to to travel and get up and pack up and do whatever needs to be done. So I know the parents play a pivotal role, whether it's grandparents, parents, aunts, uncles, brothers, whatever the case may be. So again, congratulations to Devon. I know she reached out to me a few months ago, probably now. She needed an indoor space, and we were able to help her out. I don't want to take any of the credit. It was just God's work. And I'm so thankful that I was able to play a small part in helping out the young queens be able to practice while the wintertime came. So thank you to Zyda for doing this and Council President Whitfield for doing this, because I'm always going to be for the youth. So thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Councilor Click Bruce. Before I go any further, I would be remiss if I didn't welcome all the councilors that are here today. Councilor Jerry Martin of Ward 7, of course, Councilor Zeta Govan of Ward 8, Councilor Mike Fenton of Ward 2, Councilor Jose Delgado at large councilor, Councilor LeVar Click Bruce of Ward 5, and myself, City Council President Tracy Whitfield, at large city councilor. So thank you all for being with us. And who would you point to? Okay. Councilor Jose Delgado would like to say some words.
Thank you, Madam President. I want to first off thank my colleagues for doing this citation, but I'm just sitting here because I have a really good friend of mine who also coaches flag football for girls in the eastern part of the state, and I've been watching his journey over the last kind of few years in terms of kind of putting this together. I mean, for many who don't know, flag football is one of the fastest growing sports, particularly for young girls. And so I'm so glad that there are parents and coaches and whoever, grandparents, abuelas, that are like getting involved and really doing this, especially for young women to have an outlet and to play this sport. And like Councilor Click Bruce said, I mean, athletics teaches so much. It teaches you how to work with other people and how to, solve problems and issues. And these are all skill sets that you will use in your future. But most importantly, you guys are out there having fun. So congratulations to the parents, to the coaches, and the folks who stepped up to start this league, to represent Springfield, to represent 413. But most importantly, to the young ladies who are going to be out there just tearing up the field. And I can't wait to watch your game. You guys are going to have to let me know next time because I want to check that out. So congratulations.
Before we call up the founder of the team, I would like to say that I am so happy to look out when it comes to football and see a row full of young ladies. That is amazing. I remember when I was younger, I used to want to play football with the boys, and my brother wouldn't let me play, and I was sad. There was no girl football league, and I would just watch on the sideline, run and get the ball and stuff like that. So I am so proud. Thank you, founders, for thinking of this. It takes a lot of time and commitment to coach anything, and it takes time away from your family and your life, but you all thought so much of the young ladies in our community to put this league together and give of your time. So thank you for that. And thank you to the parents, as Councilor Click Bruce said, and the village, because I know many a times I had to ask my mother. I'm a sports mom too. When my son was younger and my daughter was younger, that my village had to come in, even the coaches, and pick up the kids and drop them off, make sure they eat, and everybody got water. Some people forget it and all these things. So it's just amazing to see this. I'm glad, very proud of all of you young ladies that said, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna play me some football. I wanted to play, so I'm just like living vicariously through all of you. Okay, so go out, have fun, make it fun. I'm competitive, but don't take it too serious, okay? Just have fun and it'll all flow. So that's what I wanted to say, and thank you all, and you really deserve this. Thank you. Please, Devon.
So one of the coaches, D. Kumba, is going to be saying something. Oh, you can stand at the mic up there, Mommy. Turn the mic on. Yes. She lives in Ward 8, too. Woo. I could retire. They have a game after today, so good luck in the game. It's going to be great, and you can speak, and then we'll take a picture.
Good evening, everyone. First, we want to say thank you for this recognition and for allowing us to share the heart behind what we do. There have been many conversations between myself and my husband where we've asked, which bill do we have to pay late in order to afford the sports payment? As a family with 4 children, we understand the reality that many families face. Too often, we hear parents say they couldn't afford team pictures, registration fees, or other opportunities for their children. And the truth is, this happens far too often. That is why our coaching unit came together with one shared mission. No young athlete should miss out on an opportunity because their family cannot afford it. We have a commitment that our team would not have a fee because we believe access to sports should not be determined by a family's financial situation. Flag football is about so much more than a game. Sports create a community, build confidence, teach discipline, and give young people a place where they feel supported. Many youth need a safe space, a place where they can be themselves, build relationships, learn life skills, and feel like they belong. For many of our athletes, this program becomes that safe space. Our values are simple. We believe in opportunity, inclusion, teamwork, accountability, confidence, and creating a positive environment where every athlete is valued. We want our young people to know they are capable, they are supportive, and they have a place in this community. We also know this work could never be done alone. We are incredibly grateful for everyone who has helped us get to this point. Thank you to our sister team, CT Young Queens, and its founder, Dontrell Brown. Thank you for believing in this vision. Thank you to the Springfield City Council. Couldn't have done this without you. So many calls to Ayana and LeVar and Zaida. You guys have really been the glue to this team, and even the indoor space allowed us to continue practicing. Without that, we would have fallen apart. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. This recognition belongs to the entire village that continues to show up for our youth. Thank you.
So we would like the opportunity to take pictures with the team and the coaches and the founders. So if now you can come through the doors. All future city councilors, come on through so we could take a picture. Yes, the whole team. I'm sorry?
I just wanted to do a quick shout out. Seeing that this is about football, I wanted to recognize Denise Jordan, who's in the crowd, who's also somebody who's spearheaded a lot of things for youth in our community, is one of the helper of 5A football, founders of 5A football for our youth. So I just thought it was fitting to shout her out while we have this pivotal moment here.
Congratulations. The next proclamation and tribute we have is for Jose Jojo Feliciano, basketball coach, sponsored by City Councilor LeVar Click Bruce. If you go in the hallway and you want to take pictures, we just ask that you keep the noise level down for us, as we have 2 more proclamations. Correction, Jose Jojo Feliciano will be introduced by Vice President of City Council, Jose Delgado.
Thank you, Madam President. I'm really honored to be part of this. When Councilor LeVar Click Bruce, we both chatted about this. So thank you for double teaming this. But this is a gentleman who's spent a lot of years coaching young men and ladies, excuse me, on the basketball court. I've seen him throughout the years really build consistent, tough teams. And so I'd love for Jose Jojo Feliciano to just come up to the mic while we're talking about him. I know I saw you. There he is.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know it was you. Coach my son too.
See, as you can tell, you've had an impact on our community, our youth, our kids, and so we have a citation just recognizing you for your years of service to our youth. Whereas the Springfield City Council proudly honors Jose Jojo Feliciano for his dedication to mentoring and inspiring young athletes throughout the city of Springfield. And whereas Jose Feliciano has become a respected leader and role model in the local basketball community through his commitment to teaching discipline, teamwork, sportsmanship, and perseverance, both on and off the court. And whereas through his work with the Springfield MIGS organization, he has helped guide and develop countless youth athletes by creating a supportive and competitive environment focused on growth, confidence, and personal achievement. And whereas, as the girls' basketball coach at the Springfield Commonwealth Academy, Jose Feliciano helped lead and mentor student athletes while representing Springfield with pride, including traveling internationally to China and contributing to the program's historic first NEPS AC championship victory. And whereas Jose Jojo Feliciano's impact extends far beyond basketball, as he continues to uplift, encourage, and inspire the next generation through leadership, accountability, character building, and his unwavering dedication, to the youth of Springfield. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that the Springfield City Council proudly honors Jose Jojo Feliciano in recognition of his outstanding commitment to the youth of Springfield, his passion for mentorship, and the positive impact he continues to make within the community. And it extends sincere gratitude and best wishes for your continued success in all your future endeavors. Proclamation signed by our city clerk, Glass Oyola Lopez, sponsored by city councilors LeVar Click Bruce, Jose Delgado, Councilor Tracy Whitfield, and all other councilors.
Councilor Click Bruce.
Thank you, Madam President. JoJo listen, man, I can go on and on. I know this young man for many years when I was running the Dunbar Community Center, also coaching our different teams. But I've watched him, and when I called him, he actually, this is how humble he is, he didn't even want the recognition. He said it's always about his kids. It's not about him. So I said, nah, man, we gotta, recognize you for all the hard work that you've done in the city of Springfield. Sometimes, cause I know you get a bad rap, but I want to let you know personally, I appreciate all the work that you put in. You and your family have put in a lot of work here in the city of Springfield. So we want to salute you and congratulate you on today and for all the hard work that you have done. I know the Lady Mix teams are very, very competitive. You also coach at Commonwealth Academy. And I know you have some boys team as well. Your boys teams were tough. I hated playing against you guys, man, because it's always going to be a tough out. And JoJo, man, again, just wanted to say, man, we appreciate you, we love you, and continue to do the good work when nobody's watching. So thank you.
You know I gotta speak. You know I gotta speak. It's been like 18 years or something. You've been doing this for a long time, and now you're going to China and stuff. That is fantastic. But my son Jelani played with the MIGs, and we went from Wilshire to the MIGs, and it was like the best move I ever made. You and Angel were fantastic. This was the village that would pick up and drop off and help out and make sure everybody had what they needed. And it became a family. I appreciated y'all because there was times I was not going out on the road, and you guys would pick up my son and you would take him and make sure he got home safely. And I am so proud, blessed to see that you are still here doing this work. I can't believe you're still doing this work. This is fantastic. I am so glad. I really hope I'm on that proclamation, but if not, in my heart, I'm on the proclamation because you were a family to me when my son played for the MIG. So congratulations. And I know he's a blessing, isn't he, Coach JoJo? Yeah. And was always quiet. Like quiet right now. It was always like that silent storm, but my son, my son really, really loved you all. It was a family. Hey, part of the family. And really just loved playing with you all. And like I said, you were a blessing to me, and I don't know how to thank you. This isn't enough. You should get more recognition than this, but this is a start. So thank you, Coach JoJo. Vaughn?
I just want to congratulate the team and the coach for this recognition. I think this is something that our city needs more of. So thank you for doing the work all these years, and thank you for continuing to do the work all these years. Like Councilor President Whitfield said, the sacrifices that coaches make a lot of the times is unseen a lot of the times. So I'm really glad that that's happening and that you continue to do that. And I'm just hoping that the young people will see this as an example and they can aspire to be like that as well. So thank you again and congratulations.
You have the floor if you want to say some words. I know you're not a man of many words, except for your team, but you have the floor.
Now, I'm just honored to be here today. People that came out here to support, what I've been doing for the last 20 years. And like you guys said, I hope they appreciate it. Takes a lot of time off my family, to do what I do. And without their support, I won't be able to do what I do. So I want to thank my family as well, for supporting me of what I do with the youth. And thank you again.
All right, we want to offer you to come behind the podium so we could take a picture of your family as well. Because your family did stand behind you many a days. All right. Last but certainly not least, I'm a little bit jealous that LeVar beat me to the punch on this one. I've been trying to get it done, but nonetheless, it's very well deserved. LeVar with a proclamation and tribute to Justin Haynes, appointed as the Parade Grand Marshal. LeVar. Councilor Cliff Bruce.
Thank you, Madam President. So, this proclamation really wanted to set aside for a young man who's done tremendous work. I've known Justin. I think Justin's younger than me. I'm 48. No, so I know Justin's younger than me, but I've known him for over 20 years now, and watched him, grow as an individual, not only in his business but spiritually, and that's what keeps him. I also want to shout out his mother, who's my pastor, overseer Gwyneth Haynes, because truly, without her, I know all the Haynes. I know Elder Haynes is here, and Sarah might be somewhere, but all of her kids, I'm gonna say well behaved, right? But they are just stand up people, good people. But particularly, the leader of the flock is his mother, and I've said this countless times at our church that I wouldn't be where I'm at today without Overseer Gwen Haynes. So I truly thank God for her, because she's a praying lady and woman, and anybody who can pray for me and get me straight is doing a lot. So I truly thank God for it. I know my wife thanks God for you too, as well, Overseer. But this is about Justin. Justin also opened up his studio. He moved from Enfield back to Springfield, and he's at Tower Square, which he did a ribbon cutting today. And I am going to read a part of his accolades because I think it's important. And I think it's important that when we do these proclamations, somebody may say, well, why are you doing this? Because it tells us a story in the history of the city of Springfield that we have some great people doing amazing work. And sometimes we don't know about it, particularly with the women's flag football. Coach JoJo doing good work. And Brother Justin Haynes doing tremendous work, not only here in the city of Springfield, but throughout the country. And he is so amazing. He's actually done work for the bishops that be on TV and all over the place. He's been on talk shows. He's been all over this world, and he always talks about the city of Springfield. So what I believe in with my sports, he does with fashion. If you dress good, feel good, look good, smell good, you're gonna perform good. And he makes sure that he does that. He emphasizes perfection. So, Brother Justin, again, we want to honor you, honoring vision, courage, and global excellence in fashion. Whereas the Springfield City Council proudly recognizes clothing designer Justin Haynes, founder of Just 10H, a proud native of Springfield, who has been named Grand Marshal for the Springfield Public Schools Parade, the first annual, I want to add, Public Schools Parade, an honor that reflects his leadership, achievement, and lasting impact on his community. And whereas Justin Haynes has shown exceptional vision and courage by stepping away from his career stability to pursue his passion for fashion design, building a globally recognized brand known for vibrant, custom creations that elevate everyday style into artistic expression. And whereas, as a bio-global designer, tailor, vice chairman of the Tokyo Fashion Council Board of Directors, the first African American recognized as a Japanese industrial leader, and vice president of West Africa Fashion Council, he has earned, I'm going to say that again, he has earned international distinction while proudly representing the city of Springfield on the world stage. Whereas he is the first designer from Springfield to present collections in major global fashion capitals, including Paris, New York, Los Angeles, Miami, Milan, Dubai. And he also, with the help of Denise Jordan, he actually hosted the first and only fashion show here at City Hall. And whereas his many accomplishments include major industry awards, national recognitions, global collaborations, and extensive media coverage, all while remaining deeply grounded in the support of his family, friends, and community. Now, therefore, it be proclaimed that the Springfield City Council hereby honors clothing designer Justin Haynes for his outstanding achievements, his global contributions to fashion, and the pride he brings to the city of Springfield. And we extend heartfelt congratulations on his appointment as Grand Marshal of the Springfield Public Schools. This is in our record and test by our city clerk Gladys Lopez, and this is sponsored by all city councilors. I'm not going to take the credit for this. I think everybody here respects you, Brother Justin, and we want to honor you on tonight and make sure you receive your flowers while you can still smell them. And anything that you need from us, we're here to support you in any way that we can. We love you and continue to do the good work. Thank you.
Anyone? We're a bit late for our regular city council meeting, so if you do have remarks, we're just going to keep them really brief. Councilor Gavon.
I may. Thank you, Madam President. I just want to congratulate Justin on his award, on his proclamation, and all the work that he's done. I see him all over Facebook and internationally known. So congratulations. Keep up the good work, and maybe I'll come and see you downtown. Thank you. Thank you, Madam President.
Councilor Delgado.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you for what you're doing. You know, you said international. I'm like, you're globally recognized, man, and from right here from the city of Springfield, and you're making an impact. But the greatest thing is that there's probably some kid out there who's from Springfield who's looking at like what they want to do, and they're looking at Justin and saying like, man, he's doing it. Like I can do it too. And it's funny because my daughter's recently gotten into like wanting to like design her own stuff. So I already started pointing like, hey, there's people that are doing it. I'm like, Justin's doing it. I even saw that there's a class at Stick that you're going to be teaching. So I'm like, I'm going to sign her right up for that. So I would encourage everybody who can check out his shop. But just thank you for everything you're doing and you know, leading us with pride everywhere you go, man. So really just kudos to you and your family and your village that's helped you to get to where you're at. So thank you.
Well, I would be remiss if I didn't give my remarks because he designed my 50th birthday dress. Wonderful to work with, listens to what you want in your design. But also I tried to do this proclamation for October 27th, which is your birthday, and I couldn't, right? Yeah, I couldn't make it happen because I couldn't get the bio together, and I was also traveling that whole year of being 50. But you have put Springfield on the map. Every time I go to your shows, I buy clothes and gain weight and can't fit them anymore. And everybody be like, well, can I get that jacket? No, I'm gonna lose weight and I'm gonna fit it one day. But I love your style, I love your designs. I can never get the New Balances, so if they ever come back around, make sure you put a pair up for me. I'm a size 8, okay? All right. But I see you on like the Kelly, and I don't know who her partner is because it changes, but I see you on Kelly Ripa show. And you're like on TV and you're in Times Square and you're like everywhere and you have your fashion shows and they're invitation only. And I remember reaching out to you saying, how come I don't get an invitation? And you was like, you want an invitation? So now I get the invitations. I can go to the special shows. So it's just really amazing. You're doing great work. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for representing the city of Springfield. We love you. And I had the opportunity to meet your mother, and she got an award a few weeks ago. And what a beautiful woman she is. And I know she's raising outstanding children. So thank you. I know I'm talking the longest, but we want you to come up if you want to say a few words, Justin.
I just want to first thank God, number one, for allowing me to even stand here and accept this award, and to Councilor Bruce and to Madam President Whitfield and to all of the council. Thank you so much. I was stating to someone, in 17 years, I've been all around this world, and I felt I can go to the streets of New York and people know my name. I can go to Paris, I can go to Jersey, I can go wherever, and people know who I am, and it feels like home. But in the 17 years that I've been in Springfield, this particular year, I was able to feel what I feel in other states. So I want to say that I'm very thankful and honored that I finally can feel this way in Springfield, where I grew up at, and then also, too, where I proudly tell everyone that I'm here, because this is not where I'm from, this is where I am, and I don't want to get too big where I forget where I've come from, the Springfield Public Schools, as long as the streets of Springfield and the area of Springfield is what kind of groomed me to be this fashion designer and this tailor to the world that I am. So I want to say thank you to all of my supporters here, everybody that's here, traveled near and far, some people that came from Boston tonight just to kind of see me, and I'm really, really, really grateful. And to my mom, there would not be me without my mom, y'all knew that. So I want to thank her too, because when I came home, the day that I quit my job, and I quit my job from a huge salary, I came home and I told her, and I just cried because I left all of that and I knew I couldn't leave her and my dad in that situation because my father was very ill. And I came home and I told her I quit, I wasn't going back, and I cried, and she didn't. You know, most parents would be like, well, what are you going to do next? All she did was to tell me, you're going to be okay. I was worried because I'm like, how am I going to start this multi-million-dollar company that I see in my head with nothing? So I left my job with all I had was 4 weeks of vacation, comp days, and some sick days. And what you saw there is what you see here. So I'm thankful that I did step out and do what I needed to do, and then I was there for my parents when I needed to be. So I'm very thankful. But last but not least, not only do I thank the mayor, but I do thank Ms. Denise Jordan, because as council, y'all can give her a hand. As Councilor Click said, and she said it this morning, there's a lot of things that I did in the city of Springfield, and there were a lot of people that promised me certain things that did not come through. But she was one of them that came through. As you saw, the reason why I was at the museums, the reason why I was at the city library, the reason why I was downstairs here in this, and the only fashion show in the city hall was because of Miss Denise Jordan. So I wouldn't be remiss, as all these great shows that you see, it was because of her, and I want that to be nationally known. So again, I want to thank everybody that's here. I am in Tower Square now. Tower Square has been great to me. We had an opening today, and when I leave here, those who need to come see the store, you can come over and see it real quick. But other than that, I want to say thank you so much, and thank you, City Council. Thank you.
So before you leave, we do want to take a quick picture. I want to remind councilors that we are late for our city council meeting, but it's okay. We want to ask the family to come. Denise, please. Denise is the best chief of staff that any mayor ever had in my lifetime, and I'm glad she's getting all this recognition tonight because her hands are in so many pots, and she was always there, especially for the Black community. Thank you, Denise.
You can remove it.
We're going to take a quick 2-minute recess. We'll start at 6:46. Today is Monday, June 22nd, 2026. The time is now 6:47, and we will start the hearings meeting of the Springfield City Council. Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Councilor Santinello.
Present.
Present, Councilor Martin.
Present.
Present, Councilor Perez.
Present.
Present, Councilor Brown.
Present.
Present, Councilor Govan. Absent, Councilor Walsh.
Present.
Present, Councilor Hurst.
Can you go back to Councilor Brown?
Councilor Brown.
Present.
Present. Councilor Govan absent. Councilor Walsh present. Councilor Hurst.
Present.
Present. Councilor Davila.
Present.
Present. Councilor Fenton.
Present.
Present. Councilor Delgado.
Present.
Present. Councilor Click Bruce.
Present.
Present. Councilor Edwards.
Present.
Present. Councilor Whitfield.
Present.
Present.
Will councilors and our guests please stand for a moment of silence? Councilor Govan, was there someone you wanted to recognize at this moment of silence? Okay. Will councilors and our guests please continue standing for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This is a hearings meeting, how the hearings meetings run. This one's different because it has CPA, but there will be orders first, and then we will go into our special permit. During our special permit time, there will be 20 minutes from the proponent to hear about your special permit. Right after that, city councilors have the opportunity to ask the proponent questions. Then there will be 20 minutes for the opposition to present. Then city councilors will have opportunity to ask opposition questions. From there, there will be a 10-minute rebuttal period for both sides, and councilors will also have time to ask questions. Then we will close the hearings and deliberate amongst our body and make a determination from there. Madam Clerk, will you please call the first item on the agenda?
If you'd give me 1 second, I'd like to acknowledge Councilor Govan.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Present.
Present.
Now, Madam Clerk.
The first item is the CPC FY 2027 budget.
Please state your name and address for the record.
I'm Bob McCarroll. I'm the chair of the Community Preservation Committee, and I live at 96 Elliott Street. So the first item is presenting the budget for the fiscal year that will begin on July 1. And if you could advance the slide one more, there we are. We've worked with the comptroller's office, and they've estimated that the local surcharge will raise approximately $2,600,000, that the annual distribution from the state will be $424,000, and that there will be about $150,000 of interest earned on the account for a total revenue of $3,232,757 of CPA revenue for the coming year. As you know, the state law requires that we set aside for future spending 10% for housing, historic, open space, and recreation. So $323,276 is being set aside for each of those items. Administration of the committee is $150,200, and that leaves $2,112,729. That's the undesignated reserves.
Any questions from council on the budget? Councilor Santinello?
Yeah, just a question on the 300,000 set aside. We're taking all these at once? No, we're not? We're taking the first one first?
The first one is the budget for next year.
Okay.
After that, we begin the recommendations for this year, and I defer to the president as to how you want to do it. Some years they've taken them all at once, sometimes they've taken them individually, but right now we're just on next year's budget.
Okay, thank you. I'll hold off.
Thank you, Councilor. Any other questions or comments on the budget? All right. Seeing none. Bob, I don't know, this is my first time with CPA. Do we normally approve the budget and then we'll go through the?
Then you go into the projects.
Okay. All righty. Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll on the budget?
On approval, Councilor Santinello.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Martin.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Perez.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Brown.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Govan.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Walsh.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Hurst.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Davila.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Fenton.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Delgado.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Click Bruce.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Edwards.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Whitfield.
Yes.
Yes.
Is there any objection to hearing all of the items and then voting? Is there any objection? Councilor Martin?
I did want to ask a question about one of the items on there. So would that be at the end after we hear them all, or would we hear them and then talk about an individual item? Does that make sense?
You can ask questions on the item as it comes up. If
Okay.
you have any questions. Councilor Govan?
Just for point of information, we did have a finance committee meeting and we reviewed all the items that are before you today.
Thank you, Councilor
Thank you,
Govan.
ma'am.
Councilor Hurst?
So what I'd like to do, if at all possible, is take item number 14, if no one else has any other concerns, separately. And then I'm certainly prepared to vote for items 1 through 16, with the exception of 14.
Okay, and I'm just going to repeat what I said earlier. I have an ear infection, so I can't hear that well, so I might even be talking loud. So if you guys can like talk louder so that I can hear you, because I didn't hear the first part of what you said, Councilor Hurst.
I have some questions and concerns about item number 14, and so I don't mind taking every other item, with the exception of item number 14, together.
Councilor Walsh?
Yes, thank you. I hope you feel better. I would like, I don't mind taking them all at once, but I would like an explanation of what they are.
Yes, we're definitely going to hear all of them, Councilor Walsh, and I hope you feel better as well. Thank you for letting me know.
Thank you.
Okay, so we'll hear all items except 14. We'll vote on all of them if there's no objection, and then we'll circle back to item 14. So you have the floor, Bob.
Oh, I have to hit it again.
One moment, Bob. Councilor Martin?
So yeah, I wanted to address specifically number 3 as well. So could we take that one out of order as well so I can speak to that as well?
We can speak to all of them. I just want you all to know that. But yes, let's take item 3 and 14 out of the list and save those to the end. Okay, Bob?
I guess I'm confused in terms of there's the numbering that's in the handout that's now projected, and there's the numbering that's in your agenda. So it would be helpful to know when we say 3, which 3 are we talking?
You're right. Is 3 the tennis court?
All right.
2 is 1. So yes, it's 2. It's item number 2. And then item number, is it the Bella Apartments redevelopment? And 13, 2 and 13, we'll hold off.
So Nahorniak and Bella Apartments you want
Yes.
to do separately?
Yes. Huh? Nathan Bills? Turn on the mic, I can't, I'm struggling.
Yeah, so 3, number
Oh, it's 3 on the screen.
3 on the screen, 4 on here.
So 3 and 13. The
All right.
3s. We got it.
All right.
Okay.
Very, very good.
Thank you. One more. He can read them. Yeah. All right, Bob, I think we're ready.
All right.
All right.
So, you know, I always like to lead off the presentation with the thank you to City Council, who in 2016 voted to put CPA on the ballot so that the residents of Springfield could decide whether they wanted to pay a little more and to, as we say, get a lot. And had you not done that, we would not have been able to raise the more than $20 million that has been raised since CPA began. So thank you very much. So item number 1 is the City of Springfield Down Payment Assistance Program with a recommendation of $300,000 coming from the Housing Reserve. This is a program which the Office of Housing has run for several years. It is for income-eligible households who are buying their home in Springfield, and it is to provide them assistance toward that end. It is a secured soft loan that is forgiven over a 10-year period. So if someone lives here the full 10 years, the $10,000 is entirely forgiven. If they live there for only 8 years and then sell the house and move elsewhere, 20% or $2,000 comes back to the city. And as you can see, over the years, the City Council has approved prior uses of this program.
Any questions from councilors on that item? Seeing none, Bob?
All right. The next is Nahorniak Park Pickleball and Tennis Courts. This is for the park up on Breckwood Boulevard. The Neighborhood Council, in conjunction with the Department of Parks, Buildings, and Recreational Management, has put forth this plan. It is to renovate one of the existing tennis courts and to convert the other tennis court into 3 pickleball courts. And we are recommending $300,000 that's coming out of the Open Space and Recreational Reserve.
Councilor Click Bruce?
Thank you, Madam President. This is more of a comment and a thank you to Karen Lee and to you as well, Bob, for helping push us through. I think it's needed for the neighborhood. It'll be an added value. So thank you all for putting this money aside for us and granting us the $300,000. So again, I just wanted to say thank you.
Yeah. So just to clarify, we've recommended. You're maybe going to grant it, not us.
Take that back. I thank you for I thank you for your recommendation.
All right, thank you, Councilor Click Bruce. Is this your ward? All right. Councilor Davila.
Thank you, Madam President. Bob, good to see you. And Bob, I just have I guess a clarifying question. And thank you and to your team for putting this together, because I know that you guys spend months doing this, and it's an arduous process to allocate all this money, because I know you have more applications than you do a budget to give out. So, and I know you guys have to be conservative. With that being said, if you could, and you guys make the decisions, we are going to be approving this, but you guys put in front of us what you guys think is the best projects that should be approved. And so I guess pickleball is a thing now. And I know there's Holyoke, maybe Westfield, and I saw here that you have 2, if I saw correctly, 2 pickleball programs, recommendations for Nahonia Park for $300,000. And I feel like I'm missing one right now somewhere, but.
Councilor Davila, can I just ask you to speak up a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm trying to hear you.
You know what's funny, because I was just thinking about that, because I know I'm mumbled perhaps too. So, so I just, because if I may, for clarification purposes and to help you understand how you guys do it. So I'll cut to the chase. My own district, I know that we had a group of citizens had a putting application for pickleball, and I don't see it here. Can you speak a little bit to that as to how did you guys make that decision? Why wasn't, if you could just walk me through it briefly, 30 seconds or less.
Well, certainly. We had 3 pickleball applications this year. They were all good applications, but as Councilor Davila pointed out, we had $3.2 million to recommend, and we had $7.5 million in requests. So we had to make a decision. In the discussion that the committee had, the feeling was that in Forest Park, we have funded the trolley pavilion restoration, we've funded the rustic picnic pavilion, we funded the aquatic gardens gazebo, and we funded last year, you funded last year, a fitness center that's being, a fitness track that's going in this construction season. Both for Nahorniak and for East Forest Park, we'd not done that much in Pine Point or East Forest Park. And we're always conscious that CPA needs to spread across the city, and therefore, we've told the folks that reapply next year.
Right, and thank you, Bob. In other words, I realize we got to spread the worth and spread the love around. And I see that at least my district has 2 to recommendations, 52 Sumner Avenue and the Arboretum at Forest Park. So I think I agree with you. I just wanted to, because people are going to ask me, Bob, and I need to tell them something when they ask me. So thank you for that. And I do wholeheartedly appreciate the work that you and your team does, because I know it's not easy when you're overwhelmed with so many requests and so little money, for lack of better words. But thank you, Bob. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you, Councilor Davila. Any other comments or questions, concerns on our item number 4? All right, Bob, you can move on.
Okay, so skipping over Nathan Bill, then we go to the Historic Homes Restoration Program. This is the program that the committee itself runs. It is a lottery that is open to owner-occupants in any one of the city's residential historic districts, and we're recommending $300,000 coming from the undesignated reserve. If this is approved by City Council, we will probably be having the lottery in December.
Councilor Santinella?
Yeah. How much do you set aside for each home that wins the lottery?
It is a sliding scale based on income. The minimum grant, and this is only for exterior work to the house, is $15,000, and the maximum can be $30,000. So that's sort of the parameters, and then based on where they are income-wise, they could be somewhere in between.
And what falls under restoration?
Roof replacement, chimney or foundation work, restoration of original windows. We do not do replacement windows. We do storm windows, carpentry repairs to the porch, painting the house.
So if someone has a slate roof and it's not fully covered by the amount, they come up with the difference?
They would have to come up with the difference, correct.
Thank you.
Any other comments on that one? For item number 6, I am going to recuse myself and step down. I'm going to ask Councilor Delgado to please come up. I am on the advisory board.
Good evening, Bob. You can
Good evening. So the next one is the Affordable Housing Trust Fund, a redevelopment of vacant city-owned properties, and we're recommending $300,000 coming from the undesignated reserve. This is the trust fund that was established by City Council a couple years ago. It's never really been funded. They are interested in working with the vacant, deteriorated apartment building at 2612 Main Street, the corner of Arch Street. And what they're hoping to do is to put together a financial package that they can then use to attract the developer to renovate the building into affordable housing. If by some chance this building doesn't work out for them, they would then be looking to work with the former Eastern Avenue School at the corner of Alden Street and Eastern Avenue.
Any questions from the council? I have a hand. Go ahead, Councilor Perez.
Yes, I have to emphasize that this building has been in the development for almost 10 years. And I hope that this time it will come forward when housing is so crucial. Thank you. Thank you, President.
Thank you, Councilor Perez. I've been asked to do a separate vote on item number 6, so we're going to pull that one up from the list here as well. But I think we're going to take that one first if there's not any objections. Councilor Davis.
Just a point of clarification, which number 6? Ours?
Number 6 on our list.
So,
Number 6 is the one that we just finished hearing about, Affordable Housing Trust Fund for 26123 Main Street renovation.
thank you, Mr. President. Thank you.
Any questions on that? Are you good with that, Bob?
Fine.
All right. So I guess we'll call the roll on the vote for item number 6. Can you read that one for City Clerk?
Point of information.
Go ahead, Councilor Brown.
I had a question about the Eastern Avenue project, if you could explain that one a little bit more in detail.
Well, the Eastern Avenue project is a backup, assuming that this project at 2612 doesn't work out. It could be that when the Housing Trust Fund, which is staffed by the Springfield Redevelopment Authority, they may not be able to find enough money or a developer to develop it, in which case they would then look to working with the former Eastern Avenue School, once again, to renovate for affordable housing.
And that would be who? A potential person that you would look for?
Well, once again, these are, the building on Main Street is a tax foreclosed property. The city would have to put it out for a request for proposal. The intent is to be able to build up an incentive packet that when it is put out for redevelopment, there are developers who can see, oh, there's CPA money involved, there's maybe home money, there's maybe ARPA money. I don't know, I'm not a housing specialist. And in terms of
you answered it. You answered my question.
All right.
No, I appreciate all your work. I was just curious on how this project broke down, but thank you for all your work. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilor Brown. All right. Any other questions from my colleagues?
I can't find the button to raise my hand.
Go ahead. The floor is yours, Councilor Walsh.
Thank you. Is this your largest grant?
The committee has set a policy that the largest grant we will give to anyone, we will recommend for any one project in any one fiscal year is $300,000. So the ones that I've presented already are those that are at the maximum recommendation level.
And what's the recommendation for this one? Because it's small print here.
I didn't hear that, Councilor.
Yes, what is the recommendation for this one? Because
this one is 300,000. I perhaps didn't say that. It's 300,000 from the undesignated reserve.
Okay, all right. Yeah, because it's hard to read on my screen.
Yeah. And also to clarify, folks can come back the next year and ask for more money. And there have been applicants that we've worked with over several funding cycles, but in general, the committee's policy is any one funding cycle, no more than 300,000 for a recommendation.
Okay, thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Councilor Walsh. Last call. All right, Madam Clerk, can we call the roll for item number 6 to dispose of this?
So item 6 is the Affordable Housing Trust Fund, Main Street renovation for the amount of $300,000. Councilor Santinello?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Martin?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Perez?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Govan?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Walsh?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Hurst?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Davila?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Fenton?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Whitfield recused. Councilor Click Bruce?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Edwards?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Delgado?
Yes, this passes. All right. Give me 1 second to grab Madam President back.
reiterate, I did recuse myself from that vote. I stepped down, and before I could come back, we had to dispose of the item. Not supposed to come back up to the podium before the item is disposed of. That's why the vote had to be taken. Okay. I think I want the clerk to call each item because we need to go by our agenda. So, Madam Clerk, can you please call each item to keep us according to our agenda?
Sure thing, Madam President. The next item is item 7. Bob, do we agree Old First Church exterior restoration in the amount of $300,000?
Yes. So this is an application that came from the Office of Planning and Economic Development and Facilities Management to do exterior renovation to Old First Church, carpentry repairs and painting. And it is a recommendation of $300,000 from the undesignated reserve.
Comments, questions from council? Councilor Santinella?
Thank you, Madam President. What's the future of the church?
I don't believe they necessarily know that yet. I mean, there have been various options talked about, but so this is, I think, an interim getting the church in better condition than it currently is.
Because I really think that you're on the right track here because we put $6 million into Court Square and we got the church right on that property. So I think I'd love to see it developed. I really would because I don't know how far that money's going to go, but that church needs a lot of work.
Thank you. Madam Clerk?
The next item is the gun block stabilization and exterior restoration in the amount of $300,000.
So this is the gun block at the corner of State and Walnut Street. Urban Impact Initiatives, the local developer purchased the building late last year. There was already an allocation made by City Council from several years ago to a developer who never performed. And I was here back in December to, in a sense, have that money then transferred to the new developer. And this is to continue to fund the project. So this will be more work to the exterior of the building. Her goal ultimately is to have apartments on the second and third floor with office space on the ground floor.
Any questions? Madam Clerk, next item.
Item 9 is the Mulberry House roof replacement in the amount of $200,000.
So the Mulberry House is an iconic 1950s apartment building that looks like it belongs in Miami Beach. It's part of the Ridgewood Local Historic District. It is now condominiums. And it's very large roof. You can see the size of the building with the 4 different L's coming out of the center needs to be replaced, and we are recommending $200,000 from the undesignated reserve.
Madam Clerk,
Item
next
10.
item.
Item 10 is the Street Way to Heaven for...
I'm sorry, Madam President, I didn't raise my hand.
Councilor Fenton?
Thank you. Bob, so this one seems like a little bit of an outlier to me. I'm sorry to gum up the works here, but so I know that this property is in a historic district, but what category of CPA funding did this one fall under?
Sorry?
Yeah, thank you.
This would count as a historic resource.
Okay, and the committee feels, I know it's in the district, but the committee feels that this structure is a historic structure?
It's not the committee. The state law, Chapter 44B, requires that if a building is not on the State Register of Historic Places, the local historical commission must make a determination that it is important for purposes of history, architecture, archaeology, or culture. So all of the folks that come to us under the category of historic, unless they are individually listed on the state register, we tell them to go off to the Springfield Historical Commission to get a determination. And indeed, the Springfield Historical Commission voted a determination that the building is significant. And then it's not up for the committee to determine that the commission was wrong.
You guys do terrific work. I can't thank the volunteerism and the hard work and the difficult decisions that go into this. So I don't mean to diminish that in any regard. I hold you in the highest of esteem, especially the rest of your group and the work that they do. But for me, a roof on a structure built in 1955 that people aren't going to see because it's not a part of the facade or otherwise a part of the exterior of the facility that you would see from Mulberry Street or the surrounding historic district doesn't seem to square with me in the overall spirit and intent of funding historic projects. So I'll be honest, I don't really like this one, but I understand that the Historic Commission has decided it's a historic resource and appreciate your diligence in making these difficult decisions. So, Madam President, so that I can voice my so I can, at the appropriate time, voice my opposition in the form of my vote. I'd ask that this one also be separated from the rest of them, please. Thank you.
So now I have decided we're going to vote on all of these individually.
Okay, that's fine too.
I changed my position as the meeting goes along. So we're going to vote on each of these individually because there could be more opposition as we go along. So we're going to change the format just a bit.
Thank you.
With that being said, should we go back up to the Nathan Bill pickleball tennis court? Is that person okay? Need water?
Yeah, I'm gonna get some.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna get you some water. One moment, council. Ready? Yeah. Madam Clerk, please read item number 4. Councilor Dava?
Thank you, Madam President. Just a point of clarification, I agree with you, but just shouldn't we, unless I missed something, start voting on 2 down? So I don't think we voted.
Should we start voting one by one?
That way we can see.
Okay, let's start, one moment. Let's start voting one by one on what we've heard. We're gonna go back down. You don't have to restate the ones that we've heard, but we're gonna vote individually and then move it along. I think that's the better format because there's questions, oppositions on each individual one. I was trying to get it so we can vote all in one lump sum, but that's not gonna happen. So let's vote on the ones we talked about based on Councilor Davila's recommendation, and then we'll just continue down the line. Madam Clerk, please call the roll on item number 2.
On item 2, which is the CPC down payment assistance in the amount of $300,000, Councilor Santinello.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Martin. Yes, Councilor Perez.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Brown.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Govan.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Walsh.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Hurst.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Davila.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Fenton.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Delgado.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Click Bruce.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Edwards.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Whitfield.
Yes.
Yes.
Item approved.
Item 3
yeah.
is the CPC Nahorniak Park Pickleball and Tennis Courts in the amount of $300,000.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilor Santinello. Yes. Yes, Councilor Martin. Yes. Yes, Councilor Perez.
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Brown.
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Govan.
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Walsh.
Yeah, yes.
Yes, Counselor Hurst.
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Davila.
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Fenton.
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Delgado.
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Click Bruce.
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Edwards.
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Whitfield.
Yes.
Yes. The next item
Approved. Next item, we need to
is
discuss.
item number 4, which is the Nathanville Pickleball and Tennis Courts in the amount of $300,000.
Okay, so this is renovation of tennis courts at Nathanville and the conversion of one tennis court to numerous pickleball courts. It's an application that came to us through the neighborhood Civic Association and Parks, Buildings, and Recreational Management. We're recommending $300,000, and that will come from $25,590 from the Recreation Reserve and the remainder from the undesignated reserve.
Counselor Martin?
Thank you, Madam President, and Bob, thank you for the hard work that you guys do in the CPA. And I'm really grateful for, some, help at Nathanville Park and in Ward 7. But I'm really just curious as to how you guys came across pickleball courts. I've heard of several other things as it relates to Nathanville Park from the Civic Association particularly that I felt like was much more on their radar. Improving like the walking trail that already exists there, creating like an ADA compliant ramp, upgrade to the playground equipment, installing a gate. And forgive me for my ignorance as I might not know the process as being the freshman counselor here, but I'm just, how does that come down to pickleball courts?
That's what the neighborhood in conjunction with Parks, Buildings, and Recreational Management asked for in their application. And so we granted, we voted to recommend their application to you. So they made some sort of decision as to what they were asking for this year. Last year, they asked for a larger variety of things to be done, and they were not one of the recommended projects. But this year, they asked for just pickleball and tennis, and that's what we voted to recommend.
Right, because I was on the Civic Association that for that first round, it was like $100,000 in that assortment of things that you had suggested. I've just, if all of that fell into a $100,000 budget, and then this is pickleball courts for $300,000, I'm just surprised that came forward. So my next question to you is, I know that I believe to qualify for CPA grants, certain neighborhoods, is there like a financial or like an economic threshold that you can't exceed to get the grant? Or is I thinking of,
No, you may be thinking of community development block grant money that's restricted to lower income neighborhoods. CPA does not have income requirements for historic resources, for open and recreational spaces. They can go anywhere. When it comes to community housing, the state law defines community housing as for households that are under 100% of area median income. But so for recreation, it can go anywhere. And I think one of the draws of CPA is those neighborhoods that are not eligible for CDBG money can come to CPA.
So what would the likelihood be if the Civic Association came back next year with a request like that, given that we've just received the $300,000 this year?
There are no guarantees, Counselor. I mean, it all is based on what's the pool next year. Clearly, there are times that we have funded up at Myrtle Street Playground. One year we funded a children's playground, and then this year we're recommending a fitness equipment. So there certainly are neighborhoods that have come back over several years to get other things done. but I can't guarantee what the likelihood of being recommended is.
Okay, because I was a part of that $100,000 grant request a couple years ago, and to not get that, but then 300,000 for pickleball, I was just, caught my eye. I was surprised at that.
Yeah, Karen Lee, our administrator, says you may have, because I think you said 100,000?
Yeah.
That was not CPA. She thinks that was the ARPA money that every neighborhood council got 100,000 to spend however they wanted. That ain't us.
Okay. All right. No, so I'll vote in favor of that, but I appreciate the clarification, Bob. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilor Martin. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
On approval of item number 4, Councilor Santinello.
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Martin?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Perez?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Govan?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Walsh?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Hurst?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Davila?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Fenton?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Delgado?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Click Bruce?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Edwards? Yes. Councilor Whitfield?
Yes. Item approved. Madam Clerk, please call the roll on, what item are we on?
5.
Item number 5.
Item 5 is Historic Home Restoration Program in the amount of $300,000. Councilor Santinello, on approval?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Martin?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Perez?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Govan?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Walsh?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Councilor Hurst? Away. Councilor Davila?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Delgado? Sorry, Councilor Fenton?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Delgado?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Click Bruce?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Edwards?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Whitfield?
Yes. Item approved. Madam Clerk, please call the roll on 7 and 8 together.
On items 7 and 8, which is Old First Church exterior restoration and the gun block stabilization and exterior restoration, each in the amount of $300,000. Councilor Santinello?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Martin?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Perez?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Brown? Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Govan?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Walsh?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Hurst?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Davila?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Fenton?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Delgado?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Click Bruce?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Edwards?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Whitfield?
Yes. Items approved. Discussion on item 9.
Item 9, Councilor,
Fenton, did you want to say anything else?
No, I said my piece.
You said with, Councilor Govan?
I'm sorry, point of order, we didn't do number 7 on our list? Are we going to do that, or did we already do it?
we
And I
just
missed
voted
it.
on 6 and 7.
Oh, we did vote on both of them?
We just voted on 7 and 8 together.
Really?
Yes.
Where was I? No, sir.
You said yes. You were here. Oh, yes, y'all did that one, I remember, I had confused.
Which was number 6, yeah. Yeah. And so the next item would be the Mulberry House roof replacement on approval for $200,000. Councilor Santinello?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Martin?
No.
No. Councilor Perez?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Govan?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Walsh?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Hurst?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Davila?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Fenton?
No.
No. Councilor Delgado?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Click Bruce?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Edwards?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Whitfield?
Yes, item approved. Madam Clerk, please call the roll on the next, not the roll, we got to discuss the next item.
Item 10 is this Straight Way to Heaven for Garfield Street exterior restoration in the amount of $185,500.
This is the former First Park Memorial Baptist Church, which is part of the Forest Park Heights Historic District. It's now under the care of a different congregation, and there are a variety of exterior deterioration items that need to be remedied. And we are recommending $185,500 from the undesignated reserve.
Councilors? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
On approval, Councilor Santinello.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Martin.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Perez.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Brown.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Govan.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Walsh.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Hurst.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Davila.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Fenton.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Delgado.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Click Bruce.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Edwards.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Whitfield.
Yes, item approved. Madam Clerk, next item.
The next item is 52 Sumner Stained Glass Restoration and Sprinkler Study in the amount of $153,810.
This is the former Faith United Church on Sumner Avenue at the corner of Fort Pleasant, and it is now functioning as a performing arts center. And last year, they had asked for help with the windows, and we made a partial recommendation to you, which you granted. And they returned again this year with a request to complete the renovation, the repairs to the leaded glass windows in what is now the performance space. And so we are recommending that, and as well as a small amount, which will be to put together a plan for a fire suppression system in the performance space.
Councilor Govan?
Thank you, Madam President. Bob, so I understand the glass restoration, the historic piece of it, but the sprinkler study, would that be historic, or how are we justifying that?
That falls under the preservation of a historic resource. And in fact, I'm going to say 6 years ago, we recommended and you granted money to the drama studio on Oakland Street to do things to upgrade their fire suppression system.
Okay. Okay, thank you for that. And I just want to, this is one of my favorite taxes to pay.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad that we're doing this. Thank you. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you, Councilor Govan. Councilor Davila?
Thank you, Madam President. I was just going to compliment you, Bob, and your team again for this project. This is an icon in my district and in Forest Park, and I'm very glad that we're putting a little effort and time and effort into this to restore and keep this iconic building in Forest Park. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Councilor Santinello?
Just a quick question. This is a performing arts facility?
So what used to be the sanctuary is for performing arts. They have had concerts there put on by musicians from the Springfield Symphony. They've formed a community theater group that has put on several plays here, and it's available. They also program, let's call it, more popular music there.
I believe I read an article in the Springfield paper about this facility. What happened to the Bing Theater?
Well, other than to say that I think they gave up the ghost and sold it, and it's now a child daycare center. I don't know the specifics, but they, in a sense, have taken up where the Bing stopped. The producer of the events at the Bing now does some things at Trinity United Methodist Church. So there's still programming going on, but not physically at the Bing Theater.
So did your organization ever give the Bing Theater money?
No, I think the Bing has never put in an application to us, and therefore it's not something that's ever come before you either.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
On approval, Councilor Santinello.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Martin.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Perez.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Brown.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Govan.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Walsh.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Hurst.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Davila.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Fenton.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Delgado.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Click Bruce.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Edwards.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Whitfield.
Yes, item approved. Madam Clerk, next item.
Item 12 is the Myrtle Street Park Fitness Course in the amount of $150,000.
All right, so this is for fitness equipment to be installed at Myrtle Street. They had a more extensive application, but by the time we were considering this project, we were running out of money. So this is a partial recommendation of $150,000 for the fitness equipment. And obviously, they will be probably returning to us next year to get the other things they asked for.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
On approval, Councilor Santinello.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Martin.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Perez.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Brown.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Govan.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Walsh.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Hurst.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Davila.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Fenton.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Delgado.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Click Bruce.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Edwards.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Whitfield.
Yes, item approved. Madam Clerk, next item.
The next item is the Rainville and Newcourt Terrace exterior renovation in the amount of $100,000.
Yeah, the Rainville and Newcourt Terrace is a group of 4 older apartment buildings up on Byers Street that currently serve as affordable housing, and their owners, Wayfinders, is planning a multi-million-dollar renovation. And they asked us for the maximum amount, but we are recommending $100,000, $17,100 from the housing reserve and the rest from the undesignated reserve.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll. Oh, Councilor Fenton.
I'm going to recuse from this one. I'm not 100% sure, but I think my law firm is involved in this project somehow, so I'm going to abstain.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
On approval, Councilor Santinello. Yes, Councilor Martin. Yes, Councilor Perez.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Brown.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Govan.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Walsh.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Hurst.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Davila.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Fenton, recused. Councilor Delgado.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Click Bruce.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Edwards.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Whitfield.
Yes, item approved. Madam Clerk, next item.
Item 14 is Bella Apartments redevelopment of Brightwood School in the amount of $100,000.
So this is the redevelopment of the now closed Brightwood School to be renovated for affordable housing and to also build a new wing that will also be affordable housing. It is a multi-million-dollar project, and they had once again asked us for the max 300, but we are recommending 100,000 from the undesignated reserve.
Councilor Hurst.
I'm just going to recuse from this one as well.
Recuse.
Yes, for the same reason.
Thank you, Madam President. Bob, if I recall correctly, for this particular project, was the proponents concerned with funding? Or am I getting my projects confused? I could swear that
Oh, well,
somebody
they were
somebody
both,
had a concern with whether or not they were going to secure the project?
Well, certainly when the Finance Committee met, they were present on that, remotely on that meeting, and they were disappointed that the committee had only recommended 100,000 when they had asked for 300,000. And I reminded the committee that the City Council has the right to approve as recommended, to approve with less funding than recommended, or not to approve, but they didn't have the ability to increase the recommendation. And we, as the committee, had spent all the money. So it wasn't like we could go back and reconsider and come up with additional money. So and then they asked if they could return next year, and we said, yeah, absolutely.
Right. That is, it's a good project. It is a big price tag, $39.6 million. But if for whatever reason they don't secure the funding, what happens with this $100,000 if we approve it?
The money does not get contracted until they are the owners of the building. At this point, you know, the city, this is surplus city property. There must have been a request for proposal process. They were chosen. The mayor has designated them. The city will not transfer the property until they have all of their financial ducks lined up. So if indeed they fail to get all of the financing they need, the city will not be transferring the property, and we will not be having a contract with them. And at some point, the committee will vote to terminate the commitment, and the money flows back into whatever pot it came from.
If that was the case, Bob, do you guys will vote amongst yourself, or do you come back to us?
Say that again, please.
If that was the case, I hope not, but if that was the case, and you guys recommend to rescind, do you do that yourself internally, or do we have to take a vote to rescind that vote?
No, we do that ourselves.
Oh, yourself, okay, all right. So you feel pretty comfortable that we can move forward with this and we are not going to lose the money?
There will certainly not be any loss of money, because the money will not be contracted with this entity if they do not go forward with the project.
I understand.
And just a reminder, councilors, for any of these non-municipal grantees, they don't get the money up front.
Right.
They do the work, give us canceled checks and receipted bills, and then we reimburse them.
Right. Okay. All right, thank you, Bob. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you. Councilor Hurst.
Thank you, Madam President. I have some serious concerns about this particular project. And the problem I'm having is that the more information I receive, the more questions I end up having. And so I'll start by telling you what it is that I discovered and what I know from the information I've received. And then I'll conclude with some questions that still remain, all of which should substantiate why this item ought to go to committee at the very least, and probably should be voted down. So, Madam President, I do know that we're being asked to approve $100,000 for a project that New North's Citizens Council is going to benefit directly from. I also know that our clerk has a financial interest in us approving this money as the president of the board of directors for the New North Citizens Council. I also know that she has yet to disclose to the city council anyway, and I'm probably assuming didn't disclose to those reviewing the application, that she has a direct connection to New North Citizens Council as board president. And if she did happen to file a disclosure, I haven't, and I'm sure my colleagues haven't been made aware of it. I know she sets the agenda, and she set this agenda with the item on it, knowing that she stands to benefit from its passage, and thus far has yet to recuse herself as the clerk for this item that she stands to benefit from. I also know that according to the application for this item, Madam President, that the clerk, as the president of the Board of Directors for the New North Citizens Council, has already benefited from a commitment of $400,000 in City of Springfield home funding. They also have benefited from a commitment from the City of Springfield and $500,000 of ARPA funding. I also was able to find out and made aware of that a company by the name of Brightwood Elderly Living Loving Assistance LLC went before the Zoning Board of Appeals in October of 2025 and requested waivers from the requirements of the Springfield Zoning Board of Appeals so that they could redevelop and add on to the existing building for the use of affordable senior housing apartment building at the same address that we are set to approve for $100,000 in funding. And when I went a little further, Madam President, and looked up that company on the Secretary of State's website, it had our clerk as one of the managers, which would mean that she is benefiting not just as president of the board, but also as a partner of an LLC that is poised to buy city-owned property. Needless to say, our city clerk and election commissioner is intimately entangled in this project, raising serious questions as she stands to benefit from close to $1 million in city funding. And it raises serious questions to me. Like, did she disclose her involvement to the city? Did the city know she had an interest in it and ignored it? Was there an RFP for this property? And if so, were there inside dealings to ensure our clerk won the bid? How did the city commit $900K to a project knowing that our clerk stood to benefit? And there are a ton of other questions that if I had the time, I think would be relevant to be asked. But since I don't have the time, I'm asking for more time and that we send this to committee. I'm also asking, or going to ask, and will be requesting a legal opinion from our solicitor as to the obvious ethical violations, but also to any potential criminal violations. This, Madam President, reeks of corruption, and I think for transparency purposes, it would behoove this city council not to vote on this particular property tonight, or if we do vote, like I said previously, to vote it down. But there is no doubt that we need some legal counsel in terms of what has transpired. And, you know, I know our solicitor has gotten good at reporting things to the Ethics Commission. And so I'd imagine that he ought to be able to handle something like this and give us a detailed analysis as to what the potential violations are and what it is that we should do as a body. But what we can't do is approve this tonight. Thank you, Madam President.
Is that a motion to committee, Councilor
That
Hurst?
is a motion to committee.
Is there a second?
Again,
Motion to committee from Councilor Hurst, seconded by Councilor Perez. Any discussion on the motion? Councilor Davila?
Thank you, Madam President. I will admit to you that my beloved colleague laid a lot of stuff on the table. I don't know to the extent, first time that I hear any of this myself. The one comment that I have, well, two comments. From what I know, I think that it is public knowledge that the Madam Clerk does sit on the board of the Northern Citizen Council. Now, why do I say that? I'm assuming that you all read the paper. I hope you do. It was blasted over the paper that she was the interim president, chairwoman of the board, after an incident at the Northern Citizen Council. So I don't know what the legal distinction, but to me, that's public knowledge once it gets printed on the paper. That's my perspective, how I see it. And look, we all disagree. We all have our own opinion. We all think the world should be one way. And through all the turmoil that this council has been through recently, nobody that I'm aware of has used the word that was just used now: corruption. Nobody has used the word here in this chamber, corruption. I don't know what has happened outside, but in this chamber, nobody has used the word corruption. And I do take concern with that. We do need to find out, and obviously, I'm assuming it's going to committee. And I'm just putting that out there. Okay? Don't spit up in the air when it come back to, what's that? Don't spit up in the air when it comes back and hit you. So I'm making that statement that I do take concern with that our colleague has been accused of corruption. Thank you.
Hold on. I have Councilor Walsh, followed by Councilor Perez. Hands are up before the rest of the councilors. Councilor Walsh, you have the floor, followed by Councilor Perez.
Thank you, Madam President.
On the motion.
On the motion, I'm going to vote to support the motion because we need to clear the air. But I want to say it first, that I have total confidence in our city clerk and do not think a lot of these concerns that have been raised are valid. But I think we have to have the council look like they're doing the right thing, send it to committee. I have 100% confidence in our city clerk, her ethics, and her honesty. And I want to make that statement.
Thank you, Councilor Walsh. Councilor Perez.
Yes, I second it because, I mean, what has been raised, it needs to be assessed and then have a thorough report on the matter. That's why I second it to committee. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Councilor Perez. Councilor Santinello.
Yeah, just briefly, I agree with Councilor Davila. Those are strong words, criminal and corrupt. And to say that in front of everyone live on TV, I hope that can be backed up. Thank you.
Councilor Govan.
Thank you, Madam President. I want to thank Councilor Hurst for bringing this to light. I don't read the paper because there's so much negativity in there. I hear the news from the people who report it to me. Sometimes they send me articles and things like that. So this is the first, actually this morning, honestly. I got a call from someone who expressed to me that our clerk was the president of the New North Citizens Council Board, so I didn't know that until this morning. So I agree that we should send it to committee so we have a discussion about it and figure out what's happening. I would love to see my old elementary school developed and turned into apartments, although the questions I think need to be answered since the issue was brought up. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you, Councilor Govan. Councilor Martin, followed by Councilor Brown.
Thank you, Madam President. And I'm going to come to the defense of the clerk like I have for other members of this chamber, and I would be happy to do it again. But Madam Clerk has been an outstanding public servant of the city. I want to echo a lot of the sentiment that was made by Councilwoman Walsh. I have full confidence in her as a person and as a public servant. And I know any discrepancy, if it is to exist, will be quickly remedied. And I stand by her 100%.
Thank you, Councilor Martin. Councilor Brown.
Thank you, Madam President. I would have to concur with my colleague, Councilor Walsh. I would want to see it in committee just to at least clear up some of the allegations. But I have total faith in our clerk. I believe she does an excellent job. So I would just to clear the air of just some serious allegations. But just like my colleague, Councilor Walsh, I definitely do believe in our clerk. I think she does an excellent job, and I believe that she has high standards and morals. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you, Councilor Brown. Councilor Delgado.
Thank you. I just want to be put on the record as well, because those are really serious allegations, and I think we are doing the proper thing in reviewing it. But I get this feeling that this year is like the years of just allegations all the way around, and I think before we do anything like that, we should just have the proper reviews. So I thank Councilor Davila for flagging it first. Thank you, Councilor Hurst, for bringing it up. But again, these are serious allegations that we're throwing here, and to being the president of a nonprofit organization or asked to be stepped in, I don't know how someone would benefit for that. I don't know if you're supposed to recuse or not, but that is one thing. The other piece, I want to make sure that we do our proper vetting before we put this out publicly, because it's one thing to put it out publicly, but you're essentially saying somebody did something without. So I have full confidence as well in our city clerk. She's been doing it for a while. And so I hope that these allegations are unfounded. And that's where I wanted to put that for the record.
Councilor Hurst.
Let me just clarify a couple things for my colleagues. And, I don't take these things lightly. When I bring them up, I've done a significant amount of research because the implications are far-reaching. For Mr. Forge, who is in the audience, and I'd imagine will probably write something on this, I want to be very clear as to what it is that I said, in case folks missed it. I said potential criminal violations. I said it reeks of corruption. Let the attorney, who has been very quick with his pen lately, do his own due diligence. And let's make sure it's thorough. What I have here is what went before the Zoning Board of Appeals. What I have here is an annual report from 2025 and 2026 that has names on it of individuals who are part of the organization who went before the Zoning Board of Appeals that says manager and lists names. I'm also an attorney. I know something is wrong. I know it's wrong. Now, to the depth of which it is wrong, I'm not sure. But at the very least, somebody's got to look into it. And before we proceed as a body, it would behoove us, as an attorney, to get a legal recommendation from another attorney. Thank you, Madam President.
I'm going to make a point of information.
One moment.
No,
I can't, one moment.
No.
One moment, Counselor. One moment. Can we still follow procedures? Because I don't want everybody to start just talking out. Counselor, what is the point of information, please?
Point of information takes precedence.
Yes.
I'm going to make a point of information as a senior member.
Okay, but I cannot hear you because I have an ear infection, so I just want to slow it down a little bit.
All right, well, let me go as slow as I
Now,
can.
what is your point of information, Counselor?
As a senior member of this council, I am making a point of information to end discussion, vote on the motion to committee before we all say things we regret and cannot take back. This is getting close to character assassination, and the city council rules do not permit that. It is time to call the question.
Well, as the city council president, I'm not calling the question because that was information that was being provided for us to make a decision and to deliberate. There were points in there that happened to be some information that was researched, and it was put out there, and nothing else was said. Everything else was in the defense of our city clerk. Everything else was in the defense of our city clerk. So as the senior member, you still cannot overstep the city council president. And
Yes,
there
but I
was
can
a
make
hand up.
recommendation
There was
to
a hand
overrule
up.
you.
One moment. There was a hand up in the queue that I want to recognize, Councilor Brown. I don't know if his hand was put up again or left up from before. Once he says what he would like to say, I will turn the floor back to you, and you can make the motion to call the question if that's what you would like to do. Councilor Brown, the floor is yours.
I think it's important to do that.
The floor. I'll yield the floor
You yield the
to
floor.
my colleague.
Councilor
Yes, Madam President.
Walsh, are you making a motion to call the question?
Yes.
Is there a second?
Second.
Councilor, okay. Councilor Walsh made the motion to call the question, seconded by Councilor Edwards. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
On the motion to call the question, Councilor Santinello.
As a senior member, yes.
Yes, Councilor Martin.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Perez. Councilor Perez? Yes, Councilor Brown.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Govan.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Walsh.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Hurst.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Davila.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Fenton. Away, Councilor Delgado.
Yes.
Sorry, he's recused. Yeah, he's recused from item 14. Councilor Edwards.
Yes.
Councilor Click Bruce.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Edwards. Yes, Councilor Whitfield.
Yes. Madam Clerk, please call the roll on sending this item to committee.
On sending item 14 to committee, Councilor Santinello.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Martin.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Perez.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Brown.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Govan.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Walsh.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Hurst.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Davila.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Fenton, recused. Councilor Delgado.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Click Bruce.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Edwards.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Whitfield.
Yes, item approved. This item will be sent to committee. Madam Clerk. Madam Clerk, do you need a break?
No.
Madam Clerk, please call the next item.
The next item is
I'm
parent.
sorry if I may, Madam President. Point of information, what committee would that be?
General Government.
General Government.
Item 15 is CPC Parent Villages Nonprofit Center, 32 Hamden Street, exterior restoration in the amount of $74,500.
Now, councilors, this is the historic Whitcomb building on Hamden Street. It has a relatively new owner, Parent Villages, which is a nonprofit that operates a variety of programs and has other nonprofits housed in there. Last year, there was a grant so that they could fix their leaky roof and do masonry repairs. And this year, they returned to look for funds to help with window restoration and more facade work. And we are recommending $74,500.
Any discussion on this item? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
On approval, Councilor Santinello.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Martin. Away, Councilor Perez.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Brown.
Recuse.
Recuse, Councilor Govan.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Walsh.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Hurst.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Davila.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Fenton.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Delgado.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Click Bruce.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Edwards.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Whitfield.
Yes, item approved. Madam Clerk, next item.
Next item, item 17, which is CPC 729.
I think it's 16, Madam Clerk. McKnight Park Restoration.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's okay.
McKnight Park Restoration in the amount of $63,802.
This is the Buckingham Triangle on Bay Street and Buckingham Street. Last year, City Council authorized money to repair the fountain that was there, and the Neighborhood Council, along with the Parks, Buildings, and Recreational Management, returned this year to do additional work, including sidewalk work and benches. It's a larger project, but the committee has recommended $63,802 to go to further improvements of the triangle.
Since see no hands, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Just a bit of,
I'm trying to get my point of, I had a question, Madam President. I just couldn't get my question. This is in my area. I just had someone call me the other day about this. So I'm glad to hear it. When are they they're looking to do it pretty soon, aren't they?
Well, so
because I know they already started doing stuff over there. They're still, is this the continually doing it, or is it?
This will be to do more work, but I have to tell you, Councilor, I do not know the timetable that the Department of Parks, Buildings, and Recreational Management is working on. 2 years ago, you also authorized work to be done on Clarendon Fountain, and that hasn't started yet. So I don't know exactly when this work will be done.
Yeah, because I have, I know there always are great projects. A lot of people in my area, we're just always, they're waiting, with a lot of these projects. They're approved, they say they got the money, we say that we're doing them, and then, sometimes it takes years for it to actually happen. So I just hope, I hope this gets done a little quicker.
Yeah. Well, just to point out that the work has to be first designed and then be bid, and obviously here in New England, our construction season is half the year, so things do run late.
Yes. But I definitely appreciate this project. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you, Councilor. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
For the record, Councilor Martin asked to be marked as a yes for vote number 15. On item number 16, Councilor Santinello.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Martin.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Perez.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Brown.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Govan.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Walsh.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Hurst.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Davila. Away, Councilor Fenton.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Delgado.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Click Bruce.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Edwards.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Whitfield.
Yes, item approved. Madam Clerk, next item.
Item number 17 is 7-9 Stockbridge Street stabilization in the amount of $51,547.
This is a project that I have recused myself on because I am the representative of the Springfield Preservation Trust. I believe Vice Chair Yolanda Consul may be on and will make the presentation. If not, our administrative assistant, Karen Lee, will make it. So,
Yolanda is on virtually. Yolanda, you have the floor. Please state your name and address for the record.
Yolanda Cancel, 14 Champlain, Indian Orchard.
You have the floor, ma'am.
I actually, hold on one second, I have to see the. If Karen can do this, because I can't get this piece up to read it.
Karen, she asked if you could come up and present this item, please. Please state your name and address for the record.
Karen Lee, 18 Lawn Street in Springfield. So this is 79 Stockbridge Street stabilization. It's in the Metro Center downtown. The applicant is the Springfield Preservation Trust. This project, this house building was built in 1845, and it's the third oldest building in downtown. CPA funds will complete the exterior of the building by replacing 2 current doors with historically appropriate doors, installing historically appropriate 6-over-6 windows on the upper floors, and painting the facade. They also received 2 other grants, and the CPA does like to see a project through. So the first grant was in 2023 for $150,920 for the roof replacement and exterior work, and a beautiful copper, what was that, gutter there, it was beautiful. 2025 CPA grant for stabilization of failed foundation and structural system for $300,000. And they have also applied for a grant through the Mass Development Underutilized Properties Program. So they're not asking for a lot to finish up here. It's $51,547. And we do have someone representing the trust here with us today, Sean Johnson. If you have any further questions, thank you.
Thank you. Councilor Santinello.
Yes, Mr. Johnson.
Come on up, Sean.
How are you doing?
Fine, how are you?
Great.
You remember me?
Name and address for the record. Name and address for the record.
James Johnson. I live at 78 Bowden Street up in McKnight. I love it there.
Thank you. I grew up there.
Yeah. You remember I toured that building a year ago.
Yes, I remember that. We had a great time.
Yeah, fantastic potential for that building. Is it still the potential for law firms too with
the way that it's being done? Yes, we do have commercial space on the first floor. There is potential, endless potentials. We're pretty close to being done, and we appreciate all the work that all the individuals who have helped us get there. There are endless possibilities, but for what we're right now we're looking at is just finishing up the facade portion, the street portion. We are in the heart of downtown. If you walk across the street from MGM, you can clearly see it and stuff. So to answer your question, it is becoming very attractive. for what we're looking to do.
And I concur with that. I want to commend you for saving this building. I know that MGM was supposed to come forward and help, and I don't know if that's ever happened, but I want to commend you for bringing it here and moving it forward. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Anyone else?
Thank you, James.
And I appreciate all the work that you guys are doing, asking the tough questions. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll bring Bob back up.
Councilor Brown?
I just want to commend my friend for all the work he does. A lot of times people don't understand the time and the effort. They're always just super smart people, and we're very lucky to have them. So I want to thank you for all your work.
Thank you, Councilor. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
On approval, Councilor Santinello. Yes, Councilor Martin. Yes, Councilor Perez.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Brown.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Govan.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Walsh.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Hurst.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Davila.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Fenton.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Delgado.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Click Bruce.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Edwards.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Whitfield.
Yes, item approved. Madam Clerk, please call the next item.
The next item is the St. John's Church Pantry Roof in the amount of $36,000.
This is for the community house of St. John's Congregational Church on Union Street, and they have requested a variety of work, and we're recommending $36,000, which will help put a new roof on the building and gutters.
Councilor Brown, is your hand up for this item or last item?
Sorry about that, Madam President.
That's okay. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
On approval, Councilor Santinello.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Martin.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Perez.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Brown.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Govan.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Walsh.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Hurst.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Davila.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Fenton.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Delgado.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Click Bruce.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Edwards.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Whitfield.
Yes, item approved. Next item.
Next item is CPC Merrick Park Puritan statue repair surrounding landscaping in the amount of $25,000.
So as you know, Merrick Park abuts the Central Library. It holds the statue of Deacon Samuel Chapin, designed by Augustus St. Gaudens, one of America's great Victorian-era sculptors. And we are recommending $25,000 from the undesignated reserve to do repairs to the pink granite pedestal on which the statue sits, and then to do landscaping around that pedestal.
Seeing no questions, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
On approval, Councilor Santinello. Yes, Councilor Martin. Yes, Councilor Perez.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Brown.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Govan.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Walsh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Councilor Hurst.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Davila.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Fenton.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Delgado. Yes, Councilor Click Bruce.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Edwards.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Whitfield.
Yes, item approved. Madam Clerk, next item.
Next item is Regreen Springfield Forest Park Arboretum in the amount of $15,000.
This application comes from Regreen Springfield, the nonprofit that does work in conjunction with our park department and our conservation commission. Forest Park is a designated arboretum. One of the intents of arboretums everywhere is to identify the trees that are within it. And this program will be $15,000 toward categorizing the trees in Forest Park.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
On approval, Councilor Santinello.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Martin.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Perez.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Brown.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Govan.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Walsh.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Hurst.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Davila.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Fenton.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Delgado.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Click-Bruce.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Edwards.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Whitfield.
Yes, item approved. Final CPC item, and we will get to special permits. Please.
Item 21 is a Regreen Springfield Urban Wild Study in the amount of $9,500.
This once again is coming from Regreen Springfield. It is for a study to look at small city-owned parcels scattered around the city to assess their need, their possibility of being used as either mini green spaces for the neighborhood or for mini recreational opportunities for the neighborhood.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
On approval, Councilor Santinello.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Martin.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Perez.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Brown.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Govan.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Walsh.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Hurst.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Davila.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Fenton.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Delgado.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Click-Bruce.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Edwards.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Whitfield.
Yes, item approved. Thank you. Thank you, Bob. Great job.
Madam President, let's have a point of clarification. Did we do the Regreen Springfield Forest Park abortum? Oh, we did? Okay. All right. Got you. Got you. Thank you.
Thank
Madam
you.
President.
Madam Clerk, next item on the agenda.
The next item is a special permit for 136 Nursery Street and a portion of 163-165 Stafford Street motor vehicle repairs.
This is City Council.
Hello.
All right, so this process, state your name and address for the record. You have 20 minutes to discuss your special permit. You don't have to take all of the time. At that, once you're finished, the council can ask you questions if they need to. Then if there's any opposition, they get 20 minutes to speak. Then you get a rebuttal period. They get a rebuttal period. Close the hearing. We deliberate, take a vote. Okay, so please state your name and address for the record.
Misael Colon, 136 Nursery.
All right, and you are free to give us your presentation.
Yes, last time that I was here, was the issue with the shop in the front. So they was gonna do an investigation to see, cause my shop is in the rear and I got my own parking lot in the property. So it's been an issue with the one in the front, and since in the same address, the whole building got the same address, so I'm the only one registered as an auto repair. So they used to have it's a special permit. It was already granted to the previous owner, but since it's more business now there, now everybody got to take their own special permit.
Phil, can you help us out, please?
Yeah, councilors, I did speak with code enforcement. It's my understanding that when the original special permit was issued a number of years ago, it was for one motor vehicle repair shop. Over the years, a number of separate businesses opened at that location. When this property was sold to a new owner, it was notified to him that they all had to come in. Code has been out there. So I think there's 2 or 3 separate auto repair facilities operating there. Mr. Colon is the only one who has applied. So the issues that I brought up with regards to the cars on the side street are from the other businesses. I did speak with Mike Jacob again down in zoning code. They have been cited. So I'm not sure Mr. Colon should be penalized for that. He has come in and gone through the process to to get the special permit. We just need to get the other guys who are in there to come in as well.
Counselor, any other proponents wish to speak on behalf of this special permit? Seeing none, counselors, do you have any questions for the proponent? Seeing none, is there anyone in opposition of this special permit? Seeing none, we will close the hearing and go into deliberation. Counselors, is there any deliberation on the special permit? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll. Oh, one hand up, sorry. Counselor Brown.
Yes, I just, I've met with some of the workers down there. I do know as far as the work, they always do a great job. So I do know personally as far as even going down there. I don't know as far as the other owners, but I do know that they are still, as far as what they need to do, they always run a tight ship. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you, Counselor Brown. Counselor Perez.
To visit the site, was very clean. I met with Jose, who's the manager on site. And yes, I live close by, and the issue has been with the other businesses. What has happened is that it tends to be like the owner of that building, Misael, is the property owner of all the building, but it's not. It is very well kept clean, so I don't have no issues with the business. I had a conversation with Councilor Fenton because it's in the borderline of my district and Councilor Fenton. So I just wanted to give an update on the visit. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Counselor Perez. Any other comments or questions, deliberation? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll on the special permit.
On approval, Councilor Santinello.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Martin.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Perez.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Brown.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Govan.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Walsh.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Hurst.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Davila.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Fenton.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Delgado.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Click Bruce.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Edwards.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Whitfield.
Yes, item approved. Counselor Santinello on the reasons.
The specific site is an appropriate location for such a use, structure, and condition. The use as developed will not adversely affect the neighborhood. Adequate and appropriate facilities will be provided for the proper operation of the proposed use. To incorporate the planning staff analysis into the decision at the basis of the findings.
On the reasons, Councilor Santinello.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Martin.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Perez.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Brown.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Govan.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Walsh.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Hurst.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Davila.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Fenton.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Delgado.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Click Bruce.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Edwards.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Whitfield.
Yes, item approved, reasons approved. Madam Clerk, please call the next item.
Item
You're
20
free to go. Congratulations.
Item 23 is 879 Boston Road, motor vehicle sales.
Please state your name and address for the record. You heard how it goes. 20 minutes, 20 minutes. Okay. Please state your name and address for the record.
Yeah, name is Mohammed Nourzad. Address is 20 Fitzmaurice Circle, Windsor, Connecticut. We're here today applying for a special permit for used car sales at our building at 879 Boston Road. We've been a part of the community now for about 10 years or so. I purchased that specific building, I'd say about two and a half years ago. We did extensive renovations, including redoing our lot, which was like complete grassy area. We repaved that lot and added 11 parking spaces. So we're just here today essentially applying for a special permit to be able to sell used cars over there.
Any questions for the petitioner from the council? Councilor Govan?
Thank you, Madam President. 879 Boston Road, I can't think of, where's that at?
So we're on the corner of Boston Road and Wallace Street.
In Wallace, okay. Okay, and what is currently there now?
So it's actually two businesses. One is Mr. Tint, so we
Okay.
occupy half of the building, and then it's my tenants next door, MG Illumination.
Okay, yeah, I think I know where it is. You said Mr. Tint. Okay, I think it seems appropriate. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Counselor. Any other questions for the proponent? Seeing none, is there anyone here to speak? Oh, sorry, Counselor Cliff Bruce.
I just had a question. Gladys, and I'm sorry I didn't look through the packet, did we receive a letter of recommendation from this neighborhood council?
So actually, in regards to that, we did end up going to meet with the Pine Point City Council. They said they have no issues with it, but again, they just want to make sure that we're not affecting our neighbors' parking. So they did end up sending out some notifications to them. And then we'd have another meeting with the Pine Point City Council on July 14th.
Yeah, so Madam President, I'd like to keep this in committee, because I was at the meeting, I do believe that, I just couldn't remember, because they wanted the board wanted to send out letters to the abutters, let them know there's a change that's going to be happening in the neighborhood. So I wouldn't be voting in favor of this. I would request that we just send this to our next meeting if possible. Thank you.
So that would be a motion to continue. Seconded, motion to continue by Counselor Cliff Bruce, seconded by Counselor Edward. Or are you
On the motion.
on the motion?
I have 2879 Boston Road for accessory use and for change in petitioner. Would they be?
I thought they were the same address too, but they're different. Look closely. One is 879 and one is 867.
Yeah,
I did the same thing in my head. I was like, why we got two?
My apologies.
Yep. I'm glad it just wasn't me. I saw the same thing. Transposing those numbers is late. Okay. Anyone on the continuance? On the motion to continue? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll. Oh, is there a second? I'm sorry. Oh, you second. Second by Counselor Edwards. Any questions or comments on the motion to continue? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
On the motion to continue, Counselor Santinello? Yes, Counselor Martin? Yes, Counselor Perez?
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Brown?
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Govan?
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Walsh?
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Hurst?
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Davila?
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Fenton?
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Delgado?
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Cliff Bruce?
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Edwards?
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Whitfield?
Yes, and Madam Clerk, just to be clear, our next hearing meeting, is that August 24th?
Correct.
So you'll have enough time to go back to the association, Pine Point Civic Association, I think, right? Yeah, July, because we're on summer break, so we have a regular meeting in July and then the hearings meeting August 24th. So, sorry, but we'll see you then. All right, thank you. Madam Clerk, please call the next item.
Next item is 867 Boston Road, motor vehicles repairs, change of petitioner.
Good evening. Do you hear the 20 minutes?
Oh, yes.
Okay, you understand?
Absolutely.
Okay. Please state your name and address for the record.
Certainly. Thaddeus Stewart, and my address is 458 Grand Avenue, New Haven.
All right, let us hear what your plans are.
Okay, we would like to amend an existing special permit. This is a motor vehicle repairs shop, granted February 1999 and amended December 2021 by allowing a change to the petitioner at the property known as 867 Boston Road. So primarily what we're looking to do is we're looking to change the petitioner. That's it.
Thank you. Is there any questions from the City Council? Seeing none, is there any opposition to this special permit? Seeing none, I will close the hearing. Is there any deliberation from councilors? Councilor Govan.
Thank you, Madam President. So you're going to continue to be doing motor vehicle repairs in there?
Yes.
Not doing anything different?
Oh, no, it's going to be automotive. We're bringing a national company in, EMCO. So it'll be automotives.
Okay, thank you. Thank you,
Automotive
Madam
repair.
President.
Thank you. Councilor Click Bruce.
Thank you, Madam President. I do believe, I don't know if this gentleman or somebody did come before the Civic Association. Is there a letter on file, Madam Clerk?
I would defer to Phil Dromey on that if he submitted it as part of the package.
Is Phil on?
But it's
Yeah,
okay.
sorry, I was just looking through my file. I don't believe I received one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a change petition. I just wasn't. I was at a meeting. I think we did discuss. Somebody did come. I think it was voted in favor of by the Civic Association as well. So, Madam President, thank you.
Thank you. Did you want to say something, sir?
Pine Point Community Council letter, if that's the letter you're referring to.
Sure.
So,
Can
yes,
you please give it to Councilor Govan, and we will distribute it to the city councilors? And you can give it to the clerk. Thank you, Councilor. All right, so the clerk is back. Councilor Hurst.
Just really quickly, Madam President, it looks on here like Phil noted that there was a storage container that was being stored in the rear of the property, as well as the fact that the building is in need of repairs and that it needs to replace the rotten wood, I guess, that's on the side of the building. So I guess my question for the petitioner is, have you removed the container, and are there any plans regarding the structure of the building?
Yes, I'm the project architect and an architect of record, and so what we are doing is a beautification revamp of the building, so that's interior as well as exterior. And as far as the storage unit, that storage tank, I have to verify. I thought it was removed, but I haven't seen it in a month or so, so I'll have to verify that.
Okay, we just want to make sure it gets removed.
Sure.
Thank you.
All right. Any other questions from councilors? Is there anyone here to speak in opposition of the special permit? Seeing none, I will close the hearing. Any deliberation from councilors? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
On approval, Councilor Santinello.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Martin.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Perez.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Brown. Yes, Councilor Govan.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Walsh.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Hurst.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Davila.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Fenton.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Delgado.
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Click Bruce.
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Edwards.
Yes, don't waste.
Yes, Counselor Whitfield.
Yes, item approved. Counselor Santinello on the reasons.
The specific site is an appropriate location for such a use, structure, or condition. The use as developed will not adversely affect the neighborhood. Adequate and appropriate facilities will be provided for the proper operation of the proposed use. To incorporate the planning staff analysis into the decision at the basis of the findings.
Thank you, Counselor Santinello. Madam Clerk, please call the roll on the reasons.
On approval of the reasons, Counselor Santinello.
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Martin.
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Perez.
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Brown.
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Govan.
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Walsh.
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Hurst.
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Davila.
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Fenton.
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Delgado.
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Click Bruce.
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Edwards.
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Whitfield.
Yes, reasons approved. Item approved. Congratulations. Thank you. Madam Clerk, please call the next item on the agenda.
Item 25 is a zone change for west side of Gilbert Avenue from Residence A to Residence B.
Please state your name and address for the record.
71 Cavini Street, Chicopee, Mass.
Okay, let us hear why you would like to change from Residence A to Residence B.
Okay, so we currently is building, we'll have built duplexes across from the lot, so we wanted to build another one across from the lot. So it will match.
Any questions from counselors? Counselor Fenton.
Thank you, ma'am, for that. I took a look earlier today at the map. It looks like this is at the end of the street, and it backs up near the plaza for Walmart. Is that right, in the back?
No.
What commercial development is it in the back of this property?
Yeah, there's no commercial
Price right?
development. Yeah. Price right is on the cross, on the next street.
Okay. But you said that there's a duplex that you, I guess the reason for my question is you said that there's a duplex that you already built on this street across from it. Maybe I was looking at the wrong place. Maybe Phil can help me out here. When I looked at the street earlier today, it looked like it was all zoned residential A. Is that right, Phil?
Well, there's vacant land just to the north of Gilbert Avenue that was rezoned to Business A. A couple of years ago, there was a plan by Althea to create a daycare center at this location, but those plans did not move forward. So the properties directly to the opposite side of this proposed lot to be rezoned are actually zoned Business A, which allow multifamily housing. The rest of the street to the south is Residence A. So this would be changing one of the lots. But where the current two families were built across the street, those are zoned Business A. They were zoned Residence A, but they were changed to Business A as part of the development for the proposed daycare center, which is not moving forward.
I see it now. Okay, thank you. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
You didn't turn your mic off, so I was waiting.
Sorry.
Okay.
I was still trying to figure out, it's the
All right.
price rate. That's what it is, not
Oh,
the.
price right, okay. Are there any other questions from councilors for the petitioner? Seeing none, is there anyone in opposition? Here to speak? Seeing none, close the hearing. Deliberation from the councilors. Councilor Click Bruce.
Yeah, thank you, Madam President. I just want to commend my good friend Alethea and her sister, who her just a great people. And this is in my district, literally like 2 or 3 minutes from my house. She actually took the time out to reach out to me and we walked the property. It was snowing, it was cold. I remember his day vividly, and but we did have a great discussion. So I'm definitely in support of this, and the twins do tremendous work here in the city of Springfield. We thank you for doing business here. We look forward to supporting you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Councilor Cook Bruce. Councilor Hurst.
I just want to echo the sentiments of my colleague. I appreciate you and your sister's investment in the city of Springfield, and we just can't thank you enough, and I look forward to supporting this project.
Thank you.
Thank you, Councilor Hurst. All right, any other deliberation? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
On approval, Councilor Santinello. Yes. Yes, Councilor Martin. Yes. Yes, Councilor Perez.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Brown.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Govan.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Walsh.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Hurst.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Davila.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Fenton.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Delgado.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Click Bruce.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Edwards.
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Whitfield.
Yes, item approved. Madam Clerk, are there any more items on the agenda?
There are not.
All right, our next regular meeting will be July 27th. Meeting adjourned. Thank you. Have a good night. Congratulations. Congratulations.